Folks, major breaking news here on Warriors Digest about Steph Curry's health. It is not good. It's not as bad as we potentially thought, but his availability for the rest of the series is in serious doubt. I was about to go to the gym. I literally was driving over, saw the Shams bomb, and said, you know what, folks? Warriors land is most important. I have to get this out so you guys see it around the world. Randy Silver, Arthur did a great job yesterday on the game recap. Please subscribe to Warriors Digest so you don't miss news daily, pre-game, live streams, post-game. Any news you need to know, we're here for you. And that's why we are the #1 Warriors YouTube channel on the world, baby. But right now, the world's been crashing down because of the Shams bomb. The Warriors expect Stephen Curry to miss 1 week with the grade 1 hamstring strain, sources tell ESPN. The exact return will be based on how the guard responds to rehab. 1 week, folks. Not one game, 1 week. This is terrible news for the Warriors. 4-time NBA champion. Only unanimous NBA MVP ever. The greatest shooter of all time. Stephen Curry. He is him. Missing a week. And folks, in the early series, I'm going to break this down in a second. In the early series against the Rockets, we had a favorable schedule. Well, that schedule is not favorable in this series. So what does that mean? How many games will he miss? And who will be starting in this place? We're breaking that down. And how will the Warriors fare without their world-class legendary player? Well, that's why you go get Jimmy Buckets for a situation like this, if it happens. So let's look at the schedule, folks. Obviously, game 1, and I just have to say, Arthur did an amazing job on the recap. Great job by the Warriors. Even without Stephen Curry for a lot of the game, Buddy Hield stepped up, playing playing Batman and Robin with Butler. Butler stepping up. That's why you get him. Draymond with some threes. The whole team, besides Podziemski, really was a great showing. Moody, he needs to step up with Curry out. So you got game 2. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Is Thursday, tomorrow. No 2-day break between game 2 and game 3. Saturday. So only a day break. Today is May 6th. Think about that. Today is May 7th. Today is May 7th. So 7 days, 1 week, May 14th. If he could get back into 1 week, and again, if you've never pulled a hamstring, folks, it hurts, it's hard. It really is a grade 1, 2, or 3. It did not say. That's what matters. But then you have to get your conditioning back, your jumping, playing against NBA talent, not just NBA talent, playoff talent. It's going to be tough. So expect him to miss the 8th, the 10th, and the 12th. That's 3 games. Game 2, 3, and 4. The earliest, if it's 1 week, he comes back next week, Minnesota, game 5. Most likely, folks, he is not coming back till Sunday, May 18th, because look at that. You have a day, and then you fly back to Minnesota. Curry being the competitor, the team captain, the NBA teammate of the year, he will want to be at the away game. But if he's close to coming back, do not be surprised if for this game 5 in Minnesota, he's not there. He's staying in Golden State, getting rehab at the Chase Center in the practice facility, and he comes back for game 6. That gives him basically a week and a half. Game 6, and then you have a day break for game 7 if it gets there. The Warriors, just like in the Rockets series, I'm going to make myself big for a second, and we'll come back to the depth chart. The Rockets lost game 1 at home. Timberwolves lost game 1 at home. The Warriors have done their job. They have taken home advantage away from the team who's the higher seed. The higher seed no longer has it. Obviously, the Rockets series, we won 2 on the road. Well, we now won 1 on the road. So if we lose game 2, not the end of the world. Just like Rocket series, win game 3 and 4, go up 3-1. Or if they take 1 at home, 1-1, and you can get game 3, now you continue to have home court back on your side. It's not the end of the world, folks. Now, I think Arthur made a great point last night when he was talking about the injury. Let me get over to Steph Curry really quick. Hamstring injuries are usually because of wear and tear. Curry, I saw a stat, has never missed a game because of a hamstring injury. Yes, he's had ankle injuries and things like that. But look how many minutes the dude is playing in his mid-30s. 46, 42, blowout loss, 23, got some rest, 39, 41, 37, 40. He's averaging 40 minutes a game with maybe a day break, playing against the highest level. And Curry even said, this was one of the toughest defenses he's faced in his Hall of Fame career. That is a toll on the body. And he is one of the most well-conditioned athletes, not in NBA, in all sports. To do what he does at his size against the talent, the caliber, the size he's going against, it's all worldly. But even sometimes the greats face injuries. And so is this a product of him being played too much? Potentially. A bit of wear and tear on the body. So then the question becomes, who's going to take his spot in the starting lineup? Steve Kerr has not mentioned it yet. We probably won't find out till tomorrow because, of course, you don't want to give the Timberwolves any type of advantage. But you would think Podziemski moves to the point guard position and Moses moves into small guard or Gary Payton moves into small guard. GP2 missed Game 7 against the Rockets because he was sick. Played last night, looked healthy out there, energetic. Moody had kind of disappeared in this playoffs. So the question is, do they trust him at small guard? Do they really need shooting or do they need defense? If they want defense, it's Gary Payton. If they want shooting, it's probably Moody. Or potentially, folks, you move Brandin to the point guard. You move Buddy, let me so you can see this. Move Brandin to the point guard, Buddy to shooting guard, Butler to small forward, and then maybe you put Kuminga. But I know Steve Kerr does not like Kuminga, Butler, Green. He said again their minus efficiency is terrible, and he doesn't like that fit. Maybe he wants some size with Rudy Gobert. You put Quinten Post, but Green's your power forward, and Butler moves to small forward. And then you have Buddy Hield at shooting guard, Podziemski at point guard. Now that means, of course, Pat Spenser, who looks energetic, the former lacrosse champion, our third string point guard, will get more minutes behind Brandin. Expect probably 5 to 10 a game. Expect potentially Santos to get some run as well. Why, if he's not a point guard? Because Draymond could play point forward if they want to go that way. Give some energy off the bench. Kuminga maybe gets a bit more light. Moody and Payton. Don't expect Trayce Jackson-Davis to get more. Armstrong and whatever. But the Warriors really could have an opportunity here. Again, if you look at the stats from... you look at the stats from Game 1. Box score, which is also down below. You look at what the Warriors did. Pat Spenser got 10 minutes. Expect something like that, maybe a bit more. Again, 5 to 15, 5 to 10. Moody needs to do better than 0 for 4. He needs to be able to shoot to get into this game. Payton played 26 minutes. He's back healthy. Expect him to be a glove on Edwards and other offensive force, Mike Dunleavy Jr. And again, I think you're going to see Quinten Post get some minutes up if they want to try to go more small ball with Podziemski 1, Hield 2, and then you move Butler to 3, Draymond 4, and potentially Post to starting. But he's kind of evaporated in this playoffs. Was not scoring. Looks like a rookie out there. And Kerr has lost a bit of confidence in him. Now, again, folks, it's not the end of the world because Curry is not out for multi-weeks. It said at least 1 week. But again, it's a treatment injury. How do you respond to it? And he'll be around the clock getting 24/7 from the best medical staff in sports. Comment your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And of course, Warriors Digest, please subscribe. We have all your news for you daily here. Any updates, we're going to have it first. Don't miss it.